What's going on, everybody? It's your boy once again, AdonusDaDon, with words in motion, wisdom behind the wheel. Making this quick video to address an issue which I feel is the problem in the black community, and that is over-sexualized black men and easy, promiscuous black women. That is the main problem when it comes to a lot of things that go on in the black community. I'll be on my Facebook page, and I talk mainly about females and their ratchetness. And the reaction that I get from a lot of men and a lot of women is, I don't have hoes because all I do is talk about them. So in order for a man to be a man in the black community, he have to have hoes. That's obviously what it is. Hoes and money is what the black people, I guess, praise in the black community. When you have over-sexualized men and easy promiscuous women, you have men that'll lie to a woman no matter what it takes. He does whatever he can. He'll lie to a woman to get what she has, which is her vaginal region, her sex. And with this comes a lot of men telling women, like we typically have fat women. Most of our women are fat. The average black couple, the woman outweighs the man almost every time. So we have fat women because men tell them they're thick in order to get behind them just to see a lot of ass. They don't ever marry these chicks. They just tell them they're thick. And women take that as a compliment, when most of the time they're just really fat. I don't think they know the difference between thick and fat. Then we have, with that comes heart disease, diabetes, any kind of like blood diseases, those things like that come with that. So that's one problem we have. When you got men telling women anything and siding with women on anything that they do in order to have sex with them, which would be, I guess it wouldn't be a problem if they was protecting themselves, but they don't protect themselves. So these women have sex with these men, and then you have kids. Most women, for some reason, women who don't have shit or not worth the damn are fertile. I don't understand that. And I've had sex with women that pretty much have their life ahead of them, and there's nothing you can do to get them pregnant. I don't understand it. But if you sneeze near a bitch who catch the bus, this bitch come up pregnant somehow. And they'll break every rule in the Bible, but the one rule they'll never break is not having kids. For some reason, they look at that as a blessing, no matter how crappy their life is and how crappy they're bringing a kid into this world, because most of the time they don't have anything to take care of the kid. They don't have any of the resources. They usually don't have their own house, their own car. They usually don't have anything, but they'll bring a kid into the world and still call it a blessing. So men run around here having sex with all these women, because like I said, that's the only thing, that's the only way you're a man, a respectable man in the black community. And women are willing to lay down with all these men because society tells women and media tells women and men tell women now that they don't need a man. So women run around saying they don't need a man for anything, which, okay, if you don't need a man for anything, but somehow they keep coming up pregnant by the men who they don't need. And in turn, what they do, since they don't need a man for some reason, they still put the man on child support for not being there, because somehow we both made this baby, even though if the man doesn't want the baby, the woman still has the baby anyway, and still try to force him to be in the kid's life after he probably told her off the get-go, I don't want a kid. That's what the black community is about. So she has kids, and she puts him on child support. If he can't pay the child support, he goes to jail. But if she can't afford to take care of the kid, she goes to the government for assistance. So the economy is paying all these women who get to have kid after kid, because there's no laws or regulations for a woman to not have kids, even though she can't afford to take care of them. But the laws and regulations that a man can take care of a kid, he goes to jail. So a woman gets to have kid after kid after kid without having a job, and still gets more and more help from the government. I know people who get thousands of dollars of food stamps a month because they just keep having kids. No punishments behind that. But I know men that go to jail because they have one kid by one bitch that ain't worth a damn, and he has to go to jail if he doesn't pay that woman. These are the laws. It's made to keep black men in jail and let black women keep on fucking up their kids' life by keep having these kids. America has to be the only country to where a girl can be 16, 17, 18 years old, drop out of school, get pregnant by a man, and be taken care of for the next 18 years by the government and his child support. That kid gets grown, moves out, and this woman can steal, because black men have no standards. No matter what type of woman that she was, men still lust and simp behind these women. So since black men have no standards, this bitch can drop out of school at 18, have child support and government take care of her for 18 years. She's 36 years old, and since she got an ass on her, men still go cuff her and pay for her and try to be with her. Men are our own destruction. Our penis is our own destruction. We fuck these hoes, and these hoes think that if you want to fuck them, you actually want them. Because men lie to them like they're worth a damn, because that's what we do in order to have sex with them. And women don't understand it. When I said I'm bashing, when I said I'm hating, when I said I must don't have no hoes. So that's the problem in the black community. It's a lot more than that, but that's pretty much it. Over-sexualized men and promiscuous black women is our problem. Deal with it. Stop giving your pussy out so much. Niggas, stop chasing all these old ragged ass hoes. If you gonna fuck a hoe, fuck one that has money, a career, and her own shit. Because it's a good chance that she won't come up pregnant. It's a better chance, I'm telling you. Some reason they just have built-in birth control or something like that. But these hoes that catch the bus, they are fertile. They must take fertility pills or something like that. I'm just saying. AdonusDaDon, I'm out. P.S. Realize that all these men that compliment y'all all day and tell you that you're thick, you're fine, you're sexy, you got everything going for yourself. Notice how these men never marry you women. You might want to think about that one. If you all these great things and everything I do is bad when it comes to women, how come they never marry you? Just saying.